The first phase of the St. Croix Crossing will involve pile load testing, a way to determine just how much weight and resistance the ground will bear. This not only saves us time and money, but it helps us design a bridge that will sit securely on the bedrock below the river. Load testing begins with digging and pounding. There are two different kinds of piles we put into the ground. One is a drilled shaft, which involves drilling out and removing all the rocks and dirt from an 8-foot diameter hole in the ground. Once we hit bedrock, we drill another 30 to 50 feet down, removing even more rock. The hole is lined with a steel casing to keep the dirt in place, and then the hole is filled with rebar and concrete. That creates a solid pillar that we can test to see how much weight it will bear. It's also tested for how much sway and pressure it can bear from side to side, what we call lateral resistance. The second kind of pile is a steel pipe, in this case about 42 inches in diameter, that we drive with a hammer into the ground. The bedrock is about 100 to 150 feet below the river, so these pipes are welded together end to end to reach that length. Once the piles are in, we test them in two different ways. We do a pile dynamic analysis where we put gauges on top of the pile. These read the pressures put on it when we hit it with a pile driver. Then we do a statmatic test, which involves accelerating a heavy weight on top of the pile by setting off a controlled combustion reaction. This tells us how much resistance the pile can take. Once we've got the data we need to design the bridge, the piles are cut off 2 feet below the riverbed. The loudest part of the load testing will be during the driving of the steel pipes, and that should last 1 month during the summer of 2012. The entire load testing process will last from about mid-June to mid-September 2012. We want to thank everyone for their patience during the load testing, as well as MnDOT's Bridge Office for providing the video that helped us explain this first phase.